This is the Monday Reset with Mandy Davis. I'm Mandy, a former school principal turned homeschool mom who saw the system from the inside and decided my kids deserved something better. Every Monday, we take 10 minutes to cut through the noise, the fear, the politics, the pressure, and talk about what's really shaping our kids. Because education isn't neutral, and neither is our culture. Here, you'll get truth without hysteria, conviction without chaos, and perspective that actually helps you parent with peace. Take a breath, grab your coffee, and let's reset together. Episode 9, Your Home Has a Culture, Whether You Build It or Not. Every home has a culture. Not just the homes that feel calm or intentional. Not just the ones that look peaceful from the outside. Every home. Even the ones that feel loud, unfinished, or like you're still figuring things out as you go. Culture isn't something you create once you finally have more time or energy. It's something that forms quietly, day after day, when life is happening. It takes shape in the background, through repetition, through tone, through pace, and through what gets prioritized and what gets rushed past. And our kids, they're absorbing all of it. They're not analyzing it or judging it. They're learning from it. They're learning what mornings feel like. They're learning how stress enters a room and how it leaves. They're learning whether rest is normal or something that has to be earned. They're learning whether home is a place they can land or a place they have to manage themselves inside of. So today, I want to talk about home culture, not as another thing to perfect, but as something to notice, because awareness is what gives parents their power back. Most parents care deeply about the environment they're raising their kids in. They want peace. They want connection. They want their kids to feel safe, supported, and known. But culture isn't built by good intentions. It's built by what happens most often. It's built by the pace of your days, by how transitions feel, by whether stress is named or ignored, by whether exhaustion quietly sets the tone or gets gently interrupted. None of this makes you a bad parent. It makes you a parent living in a very loud, very demanding world. When life moves fast, homes tend to absorb that speed. Hurry becomes normal. Distraction becomes expected, and rest starts to feel optional. Over time, children feel that pace in their bodies. You see it in their nervous systems. You see it in how easily frustration rises or how hard it is for them to settle. That doesn't mean something is wrong with your family. It means your home has been responding to the world around it. And once you notice that, you can decide whether that's the culture you want to keep carrying forward. Children won't remember everything we teach them. They won't remember the perfect explanations or the exact words we use in hard moments, but they will remember how home felt. They'll remember whether mistakes were met with patience or pressure, and they'll remember whether emotions were allowed to exist without being rushed past. A healthy home culture doesn't mean calm all the time. It doesn't mean no conflict or no hard days. It means children know what to expect emotionally. They know who is steady when things feel hard, and they know that even when the days unravel, the foundation doesn't. That steadiness is what allows kids to relax. And relaxation isn't laziness, it's safety. It's what allows growth to happen without fear. One of the quiet challenges of modern parenting is that busy can start to feel like healthy. Full schedules can start to feel like engagement, and constant motion can start to feel like progress. But a full home isn't always a formed one. Formation requires space. It requires moments where nothing is being produced, moments where kids can process, wander, think, and rest. When every moment is filled, children don't learn how to slow themselves down. When every emotion is rushed past, children don't learn how to sit with it. And when every problem is solved immediately, children don't learn how to work through difficulty. And this is where parents often feel pressure to add more structure or better systems. But most of the time, what's actually needed is clarity, not complexity. Clarity about what matters most in your home, not what looks impressive, and not what works for another family, but what you want your home to be known for. Once that becomes clear, a lot of decisions get lighter. Culture isn't built in big dramatic shifts. It's built quietly in ordinary moments that repeat themselves. It shows up in how mornings are handled when someone is running late, in how parents respond when plans fall apart, in how evenings are protected or slowly overtaken by noise and distraction, in how attention is given or divided. And here's the reassuring part. Culture is not fixed. It can always be reshaped, even in the middle of life, after hard seasons, and after years of doing the best you could with what you had. You're not too late to this. You're not behind, and you're not starting from nothing. From a faith perspective, this matters deeply, because the home was never meant to be a place of constant striving. It was meant to be a place of formation. Scripture doesn't call parents to perfect their children. It calls us to walk with them, to speak truth along the way, and to live it out in ordinary, everyday moments. Faith is passed down less through instruction and more through atmosphere. Kids learn what peace looks like by watching how pressure is handled. And they learn what trust looks like by watching how decisions are made. When home becomes a place where truth is steady, where love isn't earned, and where rest is normal, children carry that along with them long after they leave. So here's your Monday reset. Your home is already shaping your child. The question is whether you're shaping it on purpose. You don't need to change everything. You just need to notice what's on repeat and decide what you want to protect. Because when a home has a clear culture, children don't have to guess where they belong. They know. I'm Mandy Davis, and this was your Monday Reset. If today's episode hit home, whether you're stepping out of the system or simply refining what already works, the Homeschool Bible gives you the clarity, confidence, and grounding every parent deserves. You don't have to figure this out alone. Pre-order through the link in my show notes. Thanks for joining me for the Monday Reset. If today helped you breathe a little deeper or see things a little clearer, share it with a friend who needs that same moment of clarity. We're not here to chase every headline. We're here to think critically, lead calmly, and protect what matters most. I'm Mandy Davis, and this was your Monday Reset.
Join Mandy Davis every Monday for a new episode of the Monday Reset.